Okay guys, I'm attempting to record the video while walking San Francisco, so it'll be uploaded on time for you guys. So today I want to talk to you about why we do things. I mean, there's a lot of a lot of reasons why we do things, right? But I want to talk to you about specifically about doing things just for doing them. So, without further ado, welcome to Ville. So Jordi, for your challenge you asked me to just talk to you about something, like in general, like a presentation of something. So I'm gonna talk to you about this phrase called that's something like "go big or go home." So I really like that phrase because it's a really nice phrase. It tells you that there you have two options. You either do something great and magnificent, which is always a good incentive to do things, or you go home. And going home is also a nice thing because you're home. And that tells you that even if anything fails, you still have home. You have that place where you can just go and be happy, even if everything else fails. And Raul, for your challenge, I got this beanie before. Well, I had never used a beanie before. I mean, I got this one like 3 weeks ago, but never before that. So I thought that it would be a very good thing to do. And also, the Philadelphia Eagles just advanced to the Super Bowl, so in a few weeks they'll be facing the Pats, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, so returning to the topic of the video, what is it? So there are many reasons why people do things, as I already mentioned, and one of those reasons that I think gets overlooked a lot is that sometimes you have to do things just for doing them. There are a lot of activities that people do and they don't enjoy them, but they still do them because they want to get a reward out of it, and I think that's perfectly fine. We all need that kind of reward. Not everything that you do is gonna appeal to you. However, sometimes you gotta stop. You gotta think about yourself and do things just because of doing them, just because of the pleasure that you derive from doing them. For example, I play guitar. When I started playing, I practice every day. I still practice every day, but I used to practice even more intensely because I wanted to get better at guitar. I wanted a reward from that. And now I can play the guitar. I really like how I play the guitar personally. And now when I play the guitar, I'm not thinking about getting something out of it. I'm not thinking about getting better while I play. When I practice, I still think about getting better. But when I play just for the sake of playing. So that's one of the best examples that I can find of sometimes just doing something for the sake of it, because in that moment I'm satisfied with what I'm doing and there's nothing else that I would like to be doing at that moment. And I think that's one of the best feelings in life, because of course you should always try to look for your future, try to do something great, but sometimes you gotta stop and focus on the present. If you don't enjoy the present, you'll never be able to really enjoy your life, because you'll be living for tomorrow and you'll forget to live today, so you'll never actually live. Oh yeah, and because by doing things that you want, just because you want to do them, gives you this feeling of being proud of what you did, or happiness just because you accomplished something and you feel full. I mean, of course, I do want to do a lot of other things in my life, and I do want to plan ahead, and there's always room for improvement. But if everything was to end today, I know I would be satisfied, because I've lived my life so far the way I wanted to. And that's why doing things and enjoying them just for what they are is so important to me. And yeah, it's definitely better if you manage to do both things at once. Doing something that you really like just for doing it, and it will also bring you something great. However, that's not always the case, and sometimes you gotta do things both. Well, you gotta balance doing things to getting something, and doing things just for doing them. And yeah, I think that's it. It's gonna be a short video, but I think I covered my point pretty well. And now it's challenge time. So guys, for your next video, I want you to go to Wikipedia, search for a random article. I mean, there's a random article click thingy over there, and you just click on it and give me a short summary of what you found out. I mean, it can be anything, a web page about, I mean, a page about a nation, about a war, about a random football player from somewhere in Europe, which is surprisingly common, something that I encounter every time that I try to look something random on Wikipedia for some reason. So yeah, I'll see you next week.